Hi, I'm Dana Probert, Technical Marketing Manager for Civil Engineering at Autodesk, and today I want to talk about buffer analysis and land cover exhibits using the map tools within AutoCAD Civil 3D 2010. Some stream center lines. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to the Feature Map tab and grab that feature buffer. It's prompting me for which elements I want to create a buffer for. So I need to pick each stream centerline object that I have in the drawing. And they do have to be feature data object connections, so you can see there on my display manager that I do have a stream centerline layer. Okay, so once I get all those picked, the Create Buffer dialog will come up. I can tell what kind of an offset I'd like, and it's going to create a new layer that's connected just like that overlay analysis did a few weeks ago. I'm going to have it merge all the buffers so it makes one continuous layer connecting all of the different stream center lines, and you can see it appeared over in my display manager as well as on the screen. So this is a layer just like any other I can use for theming and overlay analysis and all of that good stuff. So next I want to bring in some land use information. Land use and land cover dataset from my state's geospatial data clearinghouse. You can drag and drop to shift things in that display manager for a display order. So this might come in handy in projects aside from map projects. Maybe you use the FDO for other things. So let me go ahead and theme that land use data based on the field that I know identifies the different types of land use. So there's agricultural land use and open space and residential and school and institutional and whatever else there might be in your land use data set. And sometimes you just need to make an exhibit for this, but sometimes you might use this to do things like create a runoff coefficient or work up some sort of analysis to tell you more information about what types of land use are going on within a certain area, either within a certain buffer around a stream or in a watershed or for some other urban planning and landscape architecture type exercises. So once I do some theming, I'm going to turn off the single family dwelling style. Not turn it off necessarily, but just change it so there's no fill. Just assuming that everything that's not filled in is single family, just because it's so overwhelming. I could also do things like make it more transparent, so I don't have to, I'm not just limited by what the theme does. I can actually right click on any individual bit from the theme and change it individually. So I'm going to change the stream buffer style to be a bit of a hatch so that I can make a nice exhibit for a report or for a study or a set of plans. So it just has a hatch there. And then next I can make a legend. Now the default legend does come in with everything that you have going on in your display manager, but the great thing is it's an AutoCAD table. It behaves like an AutoCAD table, so I can delete rows, I can add cells. If there's more information that I want to manually type in, I can go ahead and do that. Change the font, change the title, whatever needs to be done. Stretch it, compress it, refine it a bit. Whatever might need to be done. So here I'm just going to shrink it, use that little triangle grip. There we go, let me use that one. Turn off my OSNAP so I'm not grabbing everything under the sun. There we go. So I can see it lists everything that I have in the display manager. I'm going to use my shift key to pick a few multiple rows. Note all of the options there in the right click, very much behaving a little bit more like a table in a spreadsheet application might. Let me get rid of this row too. There we go. So now I just have the pieces that matter to me. There's my stream buffer and all of the different land cover, land use types. Now this can be made into an exhibit. Just bring in your title block. I have an area there in the layout for a model space view showing my map, and a model space view. Now I'm just going to scale visually my legend so that I can see it properly. And now I have an exhibit for my report. I have an exhibit for a hearing. I can customize this, add things to it, and since I'm connected to that FDO data, I can use this same data over again in another situation, and it's referencing the data as opposed to creating an XREF or a drawing relationship. So lots of ideas here. Good luck.